Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Saul Canelo Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Caution being thrown to the wind. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The right hook is scoring. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it could...
And there's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ! Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk him.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. about Roy Jones in that last round. And there's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And he caught him with a left hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford. There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And a nice left hook. And this with that jab. Nice counter. Nope, that jab not going to score. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Only catching air with that hook. Which fighter will say no mas? It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Roy Jones. And here's the bell to start round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with the hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without...
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You'd like to see more jabs. No rest for the weary. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A perfect counter lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Here we go. It's round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Punch, counter punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on the belly of the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
but it doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that hook. Can you believe Pensacola's finest is down? And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Even I've got to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about Roy Jones and the round 8, and we're off again. Punch caught him clean. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. I can't believe it. They are giving up. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way